Hey, you're back with BA, and this is GANN Option Strategies Part 2. If you haven't seen Part 1, you might want to, because we're going to build on it. And without the proper foundation, well, things can get real tricky. Let's get started. This is the same exact picture that was in Part 1, okay? I want you to focus in, because this is about how I do it, and other people have different strategies. That's fine. Like I said, there's not just one way. This is just how I do it, and I've been trading options now for right at about 20 years, give or take a year, depending on how you classify it. I usually, in my own trading, I don't spend over what'll show up as $2 on here. It's actually like this is $170. This is $110 per contract. I don't spend over $200 or 2.00 per contract. You know, like I'll buy 5 contracts, but the 5 contracts are going to be less than $1,000. Okay, so when you see $1.10, it's not $1.10. It's actually $110. For those of you that are relatively new, I'm going to keep this video kind of short and sweet and precise. That's the importance of this. And come back at Part 3 with some what we'll call overtures, some different types of things. Okay, so this is, like I said in Part 1, this is in the money. I never buy those. And this one is out of the money, but it's over $2, and rarely will I go over $2 per contract. And so these two would have my attention here. Okay, $1.70, $1.10. The 175 put, these are all puts. The expiration date is April 7th. The 175.5 put is $1.70. The $175 put, I hope I said that right, is $110. So these two, write these two down, okay? Because these are going to contain the focus. And at the screen capture, it was still going up, which is why these puts were going down in value, and that's fine, okay? This, the system gave me 2 dates as far as orb was concerned. One was March 13, and the other was March 15. So I had a focus date of March 14 in there. Okay. The aspect was a 315 degree aspect to Saturn, which gave a price of about 175.23. Okay. That was the exit. All right. Now, of course, you would go a little bit up, which is not shown on this. Like I said, on IBM, I use 20-cent bands, and this is not shown. As you can see, this is the top. This is the bottom of the move, which is just about exact our price point down here. This line can be drawn in as soon as the move starts. Okay, and I've talked about that on my other videos. And look at this, how it just walks down this. Dun, dun, dun. Just like I talked about in other videos. And what that is every day when you're watching, like I was watching these. Every single day I'd see it hit that line. I knew everything was fine. And I would know kind of what the next day's price action was going to be. You know, I have friends and they trade and they know the exact high and low of the bar. I don't get into that intraday stuff. It's just a personal quirk of mine. You know, and I don't knock people that do. I don't like to trade like that. But I kind of knew what these bars would look like. I didn't know the highs or lows of the bars, but I knew what they would look like, okay? And we just walked down that line and closed this out. It was nice, calm. It was smooth, no problem, okay? So this was those same puts, the 175 and the 177.5, okay? I want you to write these down, okay? The 175 is now at the... when the price was at the bottom, was selling at $2.53. Okay. The 177.5 is in this light blue zone because it's now in the money, and it was selling at $3.30. Okay, which of course is 330. Okay. So in opportunity 1, or what I'm calling opportunity 1,
This is our IBM. This was our start options, which remember we go back to actually the first IBM option GAN option strategies #1. And you'll see these. We reviewed them earlier here. This is where the $1.10, $1.70 come from. At the end, at the screen capture, it was $2.53, $3.30. These are the gains, 230% on this option or 190% on this option. I know most of you would go, well, that 230, I would have gone for that. Well, yeah, but I kind of mix these two up. I'm kind of an older trader, so I don't do any of these what we'll call kamikaze trades anymore. But we'll get into some of that in the next option strategy 3, and we'll take a look at some different stuff, okay? Subscribe so you can get the latest of my free market calls, updates, and teachings. Knowledge is priceless. Hey, this is BA reminding you, you can succeed. Take care. Bye-bye.